It's Fandom Fights. Welcome. We've got a debut singles match for you today. We have Jackson Latner going up against Tyler Burch. Jackson, new to the league, never seen before, so kind of an unknown. Tyler Burch has been here in teams already with Melissa Woody, part of the Whomping Willows. Found some success there. So it's kind of an unknown versus a pretty new player here. I'm excited. Nick's on the desk with me. Nick, how are you feeling? And what do you think of the match?
I'm excited. I do believe Jackson is new in Fandom, though I have this odd recollection that like he played a Warzone match like maybe 2 years ago at this point. So if that's true, and I'm not being crazy, he's making his glorious return to Multiplex. So I'm very excited for that. And yes, Tyler's had a great showing in team so far. He's been popping up in other geek-centered leagues around the internet, making sort of a name for himself. So I'm excited to see, what happens from here on out.
Awesome. Well, let's go talk to the players right now and see what they have to say in the promos.
Yeah, so I guess I'm debuting in this league, at least in this part of it. I might have played a match a long time ago. At this point, I don't remember. A lot's happened. I moved across the country. I moved back. This is my childhood bedroom, at least my high school bedroom. And, I did some of my best movie watching in this space. So I feel like maybe I can channel that. I don't know Tyler that well. His last name is the same as my brother's ex-girlfriend. So maybe I can, use that as like I gotcha. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just excited to play. I love this game. I love trivia in general. So I'm just really excited to get out here and hopefully score some points. I've never won a match before in any league. So hopefully this will be the first one, 4 years later or however long it's been.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tyler. I'm sure you've seen me in a couple of teams matches. Some we talk about, some we don't talk about. I know what you're thinking right now. Yes, I am a clone of Brzakala. So let's just get that out of the way now. But excited to be here. I've done some Warzone teams, done some Fandom teams, but now training wheels are off. We are here singles. Never had an opponent who tried to psych me out by saying that their brother's ex-girlfriend's last name was my name. But in response to that, my brother's roommate's sister's ex-boyfriend's last name is Latner. So kind of the same trend there. But I'm excited to be here, really excited to be in Fandom. Been playing in other leagues, but I've really been enjoying Multiplex so far, and I'm just excited to get in here and show what I can do. And me and Jackson have already won because we both have these nifty letters that are based off of comics. So we both have won. So looking forward to this. Good luck, Jackson.
Can I say things?
You can.
Okay. One, I knew he was secretly a clone of you the whole time.
Yeah.
Not me. For some reason, everybody in the world mixes the two of us up, and I've just accepted it at this point. The other thing I'll say is me and Jackson, this is the first time meeting Jackson, we have like the same story. We moved across the country and then moved back and are currently living in our childhood bedroom. So this is crazy. My mind is blown in all sorts of ways. But the match, Tim, you're leading. Go. Hi.
Round one is going to work like this. We're going to give the competitors 10 questions from 10 random categories in the realm of Fandom Fights. Each question is worth 1 point a piece. If they get all 10 questions correct, they will be issued a bonus question from a mystery category. Oh no, what could it be? You have 3 repeats and a challenge rule. Any questions before we get into round number 1, gentlemen?
Nope. Ready to go.
All right, Nick, take us away with question uno.
Your question number 1 comes in the category of horror icons. Which horror icons film features the characters Tina Gray, Glen Lantz, Rod Lane, and Donald Thompson?
So, of all the horror icons in the world, not even, you don't even have to have the ones that we talk about in the world, your favorite.
The lead in Chicken Run.
Ooh, I was gonna say Chucky from Chuck E. Cheese's.
Oh, that too. Yep,
3,
that's
2.
You win.
1. Pens down. We'll start with Tyler.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
And Jackson.
I just said Jason because I couldn't think of anything.
A Nightmare on Elm Street is correct. So we'll move on to question number 2, which is in the category of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. In Avengers Infinity War, who lands in Doctor Strange's Sanctum to warn him of Thanos' coming attack?
What if one day because I've been to your place, so what if there was a hole in your ceiling and I was just like on your couch and I was like, Tim, Chuck E. Cheese is coming.
Like, great, I'm hungry. Let's do this.
That is not.
5,
I would not eat that food.
4, that's fair. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Jackson.
Allegedly, they reuse their pizza slices. Bruce Banner.
And Tyler.
Bruce Banner / Hulk.
We will accept both those answers.
Your next question comes in the category of James Bond. How does Bond kill the villainous Elektra King in The World Is Not Enough?
All right, let's hear those golden pipes.
The world is Goldfinger.
Oh,
it was a mashup.
You took me by surprise.
It was a mashup there.
The living Skyfall, kind of like that.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3.
That's what mashups are, right?
1. Pens down. Tyler, we'll start with you.
I haven't watched this one yet, so I just said electrocution.
And Jackson.
I said he strangles her.
Both, unfortunately, incorrect. We were looking for the other obvious one, which is shoots her. All right, guys. Your next question is in Marvel, regular Marvel. In how many non-MCU Spider-Man films does the character of Aunt May appear? MCU Spider-Man or non-MCU Spider-Man? What do you like better?
I don't know. Aren't they going to be the same thing soon?
Get out of here, Kaleb Koho. I'm bored at you, I swear to God. Spider-Man No Way Home coming to Fandom next year. 5, 4, 3.
Breaking news.
1. Pens down. Let's start with Jackson on this one.
I said 6.
And Tyler.
I also said 6.
6 is correct.
All right, your next question comes in the category of Fandom Oscars, and we will give you a little bit of extra time. Name 3 Disney animated songs from 3 different 1990s Disney animated films that were nominated for Best Original Song. So we need 3 songs, 3 different movies.
You know what they can't answer with, though? The Living Daylight.
I mean, they could answer that.
They'd be wrong.
I'd advise against it.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, it would not be smart on their part. Let me ask you: are you made for Mondays like I am? Because today's Monday, and I am made for it.
Considering I meant to change my shirt before this because this is the undershirt I wore to work. No, I am not.
5. How was work? 4.
I was a minute late, and my boss was like, "I knew you'd be a minute late exactly," and I was like, "Well, that's weird."
Time, pens down. Let's go to Tyler first.
I said Hakuna Matata. Let's get down to business and colors of the wind.
And let's go over to Jackson.
So I said Beauty and the Beast, Can You Feel the Love Tonight, and Reflection.
Don't think we can take either of those, unfortunately. So there's a lot of answers we could have taken. So I'm not going to list them all.
Jackson was close, but Reflection I don't believe was nominated.
Shit.
And Tyler, I had one in there that also wasn't nominated.
Also, the Let's Get Down to Business was not nominated.
Yeah.
So it's still 3-2 in favor of Tyler. So we'll move on to the next category, which is Pixar. What is the name of Bob and Helen's son who has super speed in the Incredibles franchise? And these players just use super speed to write their answers on the board, Nick.
Yeah.
I saw them both go straight to the board.
Well, yeah, I feel like they know the answer.
Oh.
I used to wear my hair like this. This is why I know that.
5.
Well, I almost just quoted the movie with the name of the person.
Down. Let's go to Jackson.
Dashiell Robert Parr is his full name.
And Tyler.
I just wrote Dash.
We will accept both. You're lucky you got that middle name right, Jackson.
Yeah, I was like, I'll go full name, and I was like, what if I put in too many letters. I was like, maybe let's not get crazy with it.
All right, your next question comes in the category of DreamWorks animation. In Wallace and Gromit: The Curse of the Were-Rabbit, the winner of the vegetable contest would win a trophy that is in the shape of what vegetable? You like vegetables?
No.
Me
Have you
neither.
seen
Let's
me?
talk about pizza.
Yeah, hell yeah. I had pizza last night.
I had it today because someone made a pizza wrong, and it was just sitting there like, this is up for grabs if anyone wants it. And I was like, eh.
I also had the stuffed cheese bread.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it was good. 5. With the garlic butter. 4.
Oh, yeah.
1.
Extra garlic butter.
Hands down. I think we are to Jackson first.
I had pizza last night and today. I said carrot.
And Tyler.
I also said carrot.
Carrot is correct. As we get to your next question, which is in the category of fandom quotes. Then your question is, which Mission Impossible character said the quote, "The end you've always feared is coming, and the blood will be on your hands, the fallout of all your good intentions"? Yeah, so anyway, back to pizza. I had a medium pepperoni bacon.
Ooh.
I have a few slices left. I'm going to heat that up after this.
Nice.
I gave the rest of the cheese bread to Maggie, though, so she had that. Yeah,
That's fair. You know, I like the Cinna twists.
I've not had them, too.
They're pretty good.
Pens down. Let's go to Tyler.
I believe it's Solomon Lane.
And Jackson.
I didn't have anything.
Solomon Lane is correct. So Tyler gets another point. It's 6-4 in favor of Tyler.
Your penultimate question comes in the category of DC. In Superman Returns, how is Lois's fiance Richard related to her boss Perry White?
I like this movie quite a bit. Very big defender of this one.
It's too long.
It is too long. I'll give you that. But I'm not going to lie to you. I think it's the best Superman movie.
When I first watched it, I hadn't seen the others, but once I watched the others and then I watched it, I was like, this is a lot better now.
There's just like an optimism.
It also just came after like 3.
Hands down. Let's go to Jackson.
I said he was his nephew.
And Tyler. Nephew is correct. All right, as we get into your final question, which is in the category of YA dystopia. In The Maze Runner: The Death Cure, what type of vehicle does Brenda use to help children escape from the wicked facility? I like this movie quite a bit.
Quite a bit?
Quite a bit.
If arbitrarily you had to give it a ranking like out of 5 stars, what would you...
Maybe 3. I'd say 3.
3.5?
Yeah.
No, because you don't do that.
I don't do halves, but 3 is where I think I have it. 5.
That was a trick question.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Tyler.
I believe it was a shuttle bus.
And Jackson.
I said hot air balloon because that seemed quirky.
Bus is correct. So Tyler, at the end of round number 1, has 8 points to Jackson's 5. Is that what you have, Nick?
That is what I have.
Cool.
I wrote bus and erased it, and I feel bad.
That is the worst when that happens.
It happens all the time, though.
We're going to move into round number 2. Here's how it's going to work. We're going to bring up the wheel from wheeldecide.com. Each player is going to get a chance to spin that wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it, or they can choose to spin again, but they have to keep whatever they spin the second time. Each question is worth 2 points apiece. Unless you decide to check the multiple choice, then it will be worth only 1. And gentlemen, you're both fairly new to the league, so I do want to warn you that stealing is available in round number 2. So if you miss a question, the other person can steal it, and then it gets spooky and people start screaming. So the categories on the wheel today are Marvel, DC, Pixar, Planet of the Apes, MCU, YA Dystopia, Wizarding World, and Disney Live Action. So Tyler, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer to Jackson?
I will defer.
All right. So Jackson, this is going to be your first spin. And it lands on Disney live action. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
I'll spin it again.
All right. This is what you are going to be stuck with. And it lands on Planet of the Apes.
Should have stuck with Disney live action.
All right. So I literally almost just called you Tyler. Nick, can you read Jackson's questions?
Fine.
That was weird. I don't. Go ahead.
Jackson, are you prepared for your questions in the category of Planet of the Apes?
Not in any way, shape, or form. Hit me with them.
All right. Your first question. Which Apes film features a man with a hose dying of electrocution?
Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. What type of ape is Thade in Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes?
A gorilla.
Gorilla is incorrect. Tyler, chance for a 2-point steal.
I believe chimpanzee.
Chimpanzee is correct for the 2-point steal. So, Jackson, your third question in Planet of the Apes. Who accompanies Caesar and McDonald on their trip to the destroyed human city in Battle for the Planet of the Apes?
Is there multiple choice in this? Did you say that?
Yes.
I'll take that, please.
Okay. Your multiple choice options are, is it A, Aldo, B, Culp, C, Lisa, D, Virgil?
I'm going to say A.
A is incorrect. Tyler, chance for a 1-point steal. Is it A, Aldo, B, Culp, C, Lisa, D, Virgil?
Is it D?
As in, I didn't quite hear that.
D as in dog.
D is correct. Virgil is correct for the 1-point steal. All right, Jackson, your penultimate question. Who plays Ellie in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes?
Multiple choice.
Okay, your multiple choice options are, is it A, Carrie Russell, B, Michelle Monaghan, C, Rebecca Ferguson, D, Carrie Ann Moss?
Carrie Russell.
That is correct for 1 point. And Jackson, your final question. In the original Planet of the Apes, what objects does Taylor forcibly steal from Zero while he is in his cage before the guard beats him and takes them back?
The keys to the cage?
That is incorrect. Tyler, chance for a 2-point steal.
Is it a notepad and pen?
That is correct for a 2-point steal.
All right. So with those steals, Tyler gets his total up to 13. And Jackson, getting a couple questions, gets up to 8. Is that what you have, Nick?
That's correct.
All right. So we will bring back the wheel for Tyler's spin. Tyler, this is your first spin, and it lands on Marvel. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
I'll keep it.
Okie dokie. All right. Tyler, I will give you your questions in Marvel. Are you ready?
Yes.
Your first question. Which Marvel film features the characters Gressel, Abigor, and Wallow?
Ghost Rider.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. How does Angel die in X-Men Apocalypse?
I'll go multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, stabbed by Psylocke, B, electrocuted by Storm, C, a plane crash, D, falls after his wings are torn off.
Electrocuted?
That is incorrect, Jackson. Chance for a 1-point steal. Your options again are A, stabbed by Psylocke, B, electrocuted by storm, C, a plane crash, D, falls after his wings are torn off.
I'm going to say D as in dog.
That is also incorrect. We're looking for C, a plane crash.
That's what I was, yeah.
It seems so out of place that I wanted to pick it, but I was like, it just seems like they ran out of things to come up with.
I was like, I think Nightcrawler may have done that. And I was like, no, that doesn't sound as plausible as...
I like remembered him getting his wings torn off. Anyway, continue with the game.
All right. Tyler, your third.
He gets electrocuted and his wings burn off. Yeah, okay.
Your third question, Tyler. Who plays Doctor Doom in 2005's Fantastic Four?
Julian McMahon.
That is correct for 2 points. All right. Your fourth question. In Men in Black 3, what does Jay have to initially do to activate his time machine?
Fall from a building.
That is correct for 2 points. And here is the situation. If Tyler hits this next question for any point value, it will be a knockout. All right, Tyler.
Also, Jackson needs at least a 1 point steal in order to avoid the knockout as well.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Yes, you are correct. You are correct. All right. So, Tyler, your question. What is the name of the group led by Abigail Whistler in Blade Trinity?
Oh, multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Nightcrawlers, B, Blood Killers, C, Hannibal's Heroes, D, Night Stalkers.
Night Stalkers.
And your winner by way of knockout, Tyler Burch. Excellent match. Nick, what'd you think?
Yeah, no, I think they both showed promise. I think Jackson got a category he admittedly said he didn't really want. He would have rather kept his first spin. So had he done that, maybe we'd be looking at a different game here. But Tyler just played absolutely incredible. He went 8 for 10 in round 1 and then did really great on his spin in round 2. And I think they both showed a lot of promise, and Tyler's looking real scary.
Yeah, both seem like excellent dudes that know their stuff. Like you said, that spit kind of was everything in round 2. So, Nick, I'm going to let you do your favorite thing and conduct post-match interviews, starting with Jackson.
Sounds good. Jackson, as I said, you showed real promise. You showed, your stuff, at least in certain areas, but it looks like there might be a couple of areas you aren't quite caught up to speed with. I would imagine Planet of the Apes is one of those areas, just based on your reaction.
No, Planet of the Apes is actually my favorite film series of all time. So I'm just really disappointed in myself. No, absolutely. I've seen maybe 3 of them. And they're probably all the most recent 3. I've definitely seen the original one and the Tim Burton one, but remember definitely just the recent ones. So, it's just the way that it was. And when it landed on Disney live action, I was sitting there and I was like, no, that's not bad. And I was like, I could take it. There's not that many of them. I feel pretty confident, but there it was. So,
well, regardless of the outcome today, Jackson, would you like to come back? Is there anyone in the league you might want to throw a shot at or two?
I think any time of day, I think Kaleb Koho kind of always needs someone to play against. And, at the end of the day, I like Kaleb a lot. So, yeah, it'd be fun to do. But I don't think Kaleb and I are that close that it would be friends turned rivals thing. But it'd just be funny, All
right, cool. I feel like it's been a while since Koho got a nice old-fashioned call out. So thank you for doing that today, sir. And again, you played really well. Tyler was just on another level. But we'd love to have you back. And we'll probably see you back soon, but for right now, let's get to the winner today. Tyler, you definitely made a statement in your opening match. Definitely showed you're here for business. I would even say it seems like you've improved on some categories from your debut teams match, which was not very long ago. Have you put in work? Are you looking to make a run in this league? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm working right now, trying to watch all the movies I haven't seen that's in Fandom. So that's been, I mean, it's been a lot of fun. I'm getting there. I definitely want to make a run in the league. I mean, I enjoy all these movies and I just love trivia. So I'm definitely here to, you know, I mean, business. I mean, I know I have a couple pretty glaring things I need to work on. So I'm going to be working on those, you know, until next time. But no, I'm definitely here. I want to keep playing and I want to keep, I mean, winning is or playing is fun, but winning is even more fun. So
fair statement to make. I don't know that we'll see you again in singles this year, though. You've made quite the statement. We'll probably see you early next season in singles, but we will see you again in teams. Is there anyone in singles you'd like to call out? You want to see in a one-on-one match?
I mean, you know, not knowing like records or anything, I feel like after my previous encounter with Mark Menchaca, my 2 previous encounters with Mark Menchaca, I'd like to go against him. Just really, you know, no teammates, no nothing, just me and him, trivia versus, you know, trivia mind versus trivia mind. So I think that would be a lot of fun. I like playing against Mark a lot, and yeah, no, in both Warzone teams and Fandom teams, he beat me within like a week. So there's some blood spilt, and I need to atone for that.
Fair. All right. Well, we look forward to that. Maybe we can make that happen. I kind of like that matchup. But either way, you did great today. Congratulations on the knockout and the win. But we will see you next time. But for right now, Tim.
Yeah, great match. I mean, they both played well, showed promise. Both seem like really nice people. I want to see them back. You know, I do take one issue with something that was said. Tyler said that watching all the Fandom movies is fun. As someone who's done that a lot, Tyler, calm yourself. But no, it's a good time. This was a great match. I had a lot of fun. So thank you to Tyler and to Jackson and Nick. We will see you guys very soon with another match. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye. Remember, please discard all candy wrappers and popcorn containers in the nearest trash receptacle. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay. Are they all gone? Is everybody gone? Huh? Good.